Party people. How you doing, Cancer? So I've done your reading, your weekly reading. This is going to be a next 48. But I've done your weekly reading, and you had like a brilliant reading. Now, if you guys have moved on from the past, if you're a Life Path 7, or if you've moved on, or anything like that, or your name's Ron or Don or Donald, okay, or D or Dan or Danielle, but if you've moved on, there is something new coming up for you guys that could really work out, okay? Now, or there might be someone that's working out, doing the gym. Jim, John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, and I might be going to the gym. Could be someone that you meet at the gym, okay? Some of you could be eating meat. Sorry, but I'm a Life Path 7. Some of you could be eating swine and pig. Some of you could be from the police force. I don't know, but you could be on a carnivore diet, and you could be kind of like feeling really good, feeling very energetic, doing some workouts, and like... Okay, but you had something that came right, that was new in your energy, okay? So that's all I'm going to say, because I don't want to give too much away because you might be on Patreon. Okay, so how you doing, Cancer? Do us a favour, smash that like button, Cancer. We've got to try and get this algorithm up. We've got to try and beat or everything being taken from us in year 7. Okay, the economy's crashing, the tower's happening, the electricity bills have gone up. Everything seems to be going wrong. Everybody's left their relationship. Should be going towards new energy, new relationships. If you haven't, catch up. Okay, Life Path 7's Cancerians need to catch up. Okay, so it might be where you're catching up with someone. You're like, look, we're really going to have to catch up very soon, and we're going to have blender and like ring someone up. Look, we're going to have to catch up very soon. Someone's trying to catch their eye. So unless your name's Catch or Cash or Cashy or Cash and Carry, you might work at Cash and Carry. Do you have that in Britain? You could be from Britain, Brian, but do you have that in America, Cash and Carry? It's basically just like you run in, you buy a load of products, and then you come out kind of thing, right? But Cash and Carry, what's here in Cassie, Kaylee, Kylie Minogue, Jason, John, Julian. Oh, we've gone through all the J's. Okay, what else have we got for you channeled very quickly? Something coming in, and we must catch up very soon. So that's normally maybe around a friend or a person or someone that you are trying to talk to, and we've got to catch up soon, right? So it might, or the name Cass or Cassie, Casino, Cass. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that message because that's the one that's coming through for you just for a next 48. We must catch up soon. Probably haven't spoken in a while, or we haven't spoke at all, and we're going to have to phone each other. Something like that, okay? It's been a while. So you might hear that on the radio. It's been a while, okay? Or Kimberly, Kim. I keep hearing like K, like any name with like K in it. And it's been a while. It's been a little while. So, or is it Kim? I don't know. I keep hearing like K's in their name, like K's, Kaylee or... something like that, and it's been a while. Because K's catalogue is also like a cash and carry. Like just popping in somewhere, grabbing something and coming out. Like you're in a rush, okay? Unless you're in Russia, okay? From Russia with Love. James Bond, 007. Could be another Cancerian that you could be trying to bump into. Because I keep picking up that you're going to bump into someone. And that came up in the general collective reading for everybody. I think it was that one. No, what was it? It was another reading of mine where I said, love just walks straight in through your door and you just bump into someone, right? So it's either like you go to Cash and Carry, you bump into someone. You go into a shop, you bump into someone. Or you have literally just like 2 sevens, like just literally just kind of, hopefully it's not a car accident, but like you literally just bumped into someone, okay, and you're going, oh God, I can't believe I've just met you, blah, blah, blah. And now this is either going to be on the street, in like a Cash and Carry, in a shop, and you haven't seen this person in a while, and you're kind of like, holy shit, I haven't seen you in ages, how are you doing? Now this could be a David, okay? So if you're colouring your hair, what you're doing if you're from Britain, getting rid of me David, bruv. What's that? David Gray, right? So getting rid of me David, bruv. So some of you might go out. Like you might go to a boozer or a pub and you bump into someone that you haven't seen in a while. Or if this is like a love interest, you've just kind of getting to that point where you're about to meet each other. Because it really feels like something is coming. Like it's on its way, okay? And it's like fast on its way, okay? So like Wayman, I'm also hearing the name Wayman, or anybody that's got like W in their name also. but I really, like, around your energy, I'm feeling like there is something that's about to happen that's gonna, like, you're just going to bump into someone, or just like your next love interest. Like if you are single and you're a Pringle and you're a mingling and blah, 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 you're just about to bump into someone that could change things. Could be something around a thing, maybe a Steve, or like thing, change. That would be Scorpio, life path 4, Aries person, because I deal in numerology, don't forget. So it could be someone that comes into your life that starts to change your outlook of life. Okay. Something like that. Something's about to happen is really what I keep picking up. So if you're kind of like watching this, Cancer, and you're kind of like, yeah, Steve, I know, I'm kind of really excited. I'm just kind of like thinking that I'm just, you know, something's going to happen between a couple of people or something like that. That's what it kind of feels like, right? That kind of message, if you like, I know what you're kind of talking about, right? That's a message for you. Okay. I mean, I feel that. I feel fucking great since I'm single. Like, I've got plenty of time to work. I'm not in a rush anymore. I'm kind of giving off that very high vibration of feeling really good, really positive. My diet's going really well. Work's going really well. I've done loads of readings for, like, Patreon. So it's kind of like that, if you're on that same timeline, that you feel really good. Okay. And I feel good. So let's see. Cancer. What is Cancer or Life Path 7 coming up for the next 48, please? Cancer for the next 48. So you've got there, I told you, you're going to bump into someone who you have. This is like fast messaging, like someone that keeps wanting to reply. Okay, if they send a message, they'll reply. It's kind of like, give it 5 seconds and they've replied. Like they don't hesitate. Okay, this is no hesitation. It's pretty much like going onto a roundabout and not hesitating and know exactly what I'm doing. I know what I want, blah, blah, blah. And if you're talking, this person will reply pretty much the moment that they see a message. Like if you're sending one and they see it, they're looking for it. Okay, so they're looking for a message. And if there is one, this person will reply immediately. Okay, so I'm hearing Lee, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, maybe a Capricorn could be in their chart. Okay. So I'm hearing immediately, like I really need to talk to you urgently, immediately, or like if you send me a message, they replied straight away, like just because they really want to listen, they really want to talk to you here. Okay, let's see, Cancer, what's going on with Cancer, please? Like I said, I really do keep picking up that you guys have got something new going on here. Something new, because it's like exciting, like I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to kind of have time to be able to chat, and it feels like I've got loads to get off my chest. I've got loads of things to tell you, or like I just can't stop speaking. Okay, where the conversation flows. Okay, doesn't feel awkward or anything like that. Okay, someone that's very calming. I'm also hearing Carmel, Mel, Melissa, Maria, Michael Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jessica, Jasmine, Jack. Let's see, fast at talking. Very, I mean, I'm fast at talking, but like very fast. Okay. Let's see. A good conversationist. So you got yourselves here, Cancer. So it could be another one. It could be another one. It's kind of like, I haven't got time at the moment to speak, but I will catch up with you as soon as I can. So because this is only like the next 48 hours, okay, what I'm hearing for you is the moment I see it, I'll reply. I want to talk to you, but I need to make sure that I'm home from work first, or whichever way around it is. I'm in a rush to get back so I can speak to you. Okay. So what I'm hearing is the moment that I am free to be able to do so, I'll talk. Okay. So it's like that. When I'm free, you free, Mr. Humphreys. Okay. I'm free. Like I'm free if you're free. Are you free? Yeah, I'm free. Okay. Unless your name's Freya. Okay, or Mia, or Maya, or something like that, or M. Are you free? Yeah, I'm free if you're free. Okay, Godfrey, Godfrey, Godfather, Godmother, Godfather, God. Someone could be religious in certain ways. God. Okay, Steve I, Steve, for the love of God, Steve. Someone could play the guitar. Playing a guitar, or plays music. Steve Vai is a guitarist. I don't know if you know Steve Vai. One of the best tracks he ever did was For the Love of God. It was called For the Love of God. Steve Vai. If you don't know Steve Vai, just look it up. He's not a singer. He's one of the best guitarists ever. Okay, ever known to man, Steve Vai. Okay, if you've never heard of it, just look up Steve Vai, right? For the Love of God. Okay, oh, bruv, what a tune. Down, 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 down. Let's see. Let's see. Cancer, what have they got coming up, please? I'm going cold, Cancer. Wow, King of Pentacles. There you go. So you've got like this. Well, like I said, if this person's a bachelor, they've got their own pad. Okay, pad, landing pad. Okay, or Paddy Murphy, or Patrick. For Patrick, it could be from Ireland, something like that. Like here, right there. He got nod from Patrick Land. St. Paddy's Day. That'd be in March. So that would be like a Piscean, probably. Like, are you coming up for St. Patrick's Day? Okay. So it could be someone like a Paddy. Okay. Someone could have their own pad. What am I hearing? Landing pad. Landing pad? Helicopter? Helicopter. Hell? Capricorn? But this person's a very stable individual. Whichever way around. Very stable individual. Could be a bachelor looking for someone to hook up with. Okay. Let's see. Cancer, next 48. So you got Virgo. Could be a life path 9 person or a Virgo. Okay. Could have a mixture of within one's chart here. I have 3 placements of Virgo. What was doing Cancer? I only have it like, I'm a life path 7, but I have it in Saturn, Cancer. But yeah, like it could be like a mixture of Virgo, Cappy, Taurus type sort of energy here. I'm just looking for someone. Are you looking for someone? Yeah. Are you looking for someone? Yeah. Here's looking at you, kid. Right here. Hopefully no one's looking at anyone's kids here. But unless it's Yuki or Nuki or Lukey or Loki. Loki, you're right. But like Newcastle, from Newcastle or Manchester. But Luke in the book. Alaska from Alaska. Could be a lass. Askham. Okay, I'm also hearing Askham House. So Askham House here, I used to work there, and it's for the elderly. Okay, it's like a hospital. This person could work in a hospital unit, or they could work for the elderly. Okay, so Askham is loads of different places. One's called the Hall, one's called, I don't know, and they're all different places. Some are mentally handicapped, they're kind of getting over something. There's elderly, like different stuff, and residential. Okay, so I'm hearing like someone could be like, they could have a nurse's outfit, but like, I'm also hearing EpiFit or EpiPen. An EpiPen, someone that could have diabetes, sugar diabetes, Epi. Okay, Effie, Steph. My name is Jeff, Steph. You right, Steph? But Jeff and Steph. Please, for the love of God, is any of you in a third party where someone's called Jeff and Steph? Really? My name's my name's Jeff and Steph. Really? I'm in a third party, Steve. One's called one's called Steph, and the other one's fucking deaf. What? Jeff, Steph. I'm only kidding. So I'm hearing Jeff, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. E, like Emily or Emma, my ex, but like, I should know. But like E, M. There's a few of you guys on here. Don't worry about it being my ex. Okay, like M, or like, what did I say? Jeff and Steph, Steve, Sarah, Sassy, Sandra, Cassano. So I'm hearing like E's and M's and F's, right? Jeffs and whatnots. Whatnots. So there's a Piscean energy somewhere in your energy here. Whatnots. Whatnot. Someone's also from Ireland. What do you call a Celtic cross, Kelly? Kelly? Let's see. Celtic warriors. Once were warriors. Someone could be from like, what do you call it? Hey, you right there, girl? What you doing on there with the makeup on there, girl? Hey, So like, what is it? It's not Australian. Sorry, I don't want to insult people, but like it's not Australian. It's kind of like North African or something. Like, hey, you're right there, girl. What's going on then? Hey, you're right there, bro. Brew. You're right, brew. How to get on? You want to put some makeup on your face, girl, don't you? Eh? Is that kind of like how they sound over there? I love it. I do. I think it's great. Hey, you're right there, Big. How to get on? You want to put some fucking makeup on you, don't you? Once were warriors, right? So like South Africa, in it, South African. Okay, sure it is. Sure. Gary, Tina T. Sure, Gary, Gascoigne. Someone's kind of like British. Let's see. British Isles, Isle of Ely. Let's see. see. Lee. Cancer. Oh, Bamaram Jam. Jam hot. Someone's as hot as shit up in here. I'm on about like really attractive. Like, well, to the eye of the beholder, Mandy. But like to the beholder of whoever holds the key to someone's heart here, I'm hearing they're as hot as shit here. Like really attractive. Okay, but regardless, man, y'all got some good you got some good vibes going on here, Cancer. Now, like I said, when these are next 48, I don't clarify them. Okay. So let's see. If this is one individual person, they're a bachelor, they're definitely looking for someone, that's for sure. I'm looking for a man. Okay, I'm looking for a man. So I'm picking up this as being a woman. Okay, and this, we're not equal. No, we are not equal. You could be coming from the Sagittarius. All right, are we equal? Do we believe in equality? No, we don't. Okay, so how many of you women out there have a dick? Do you have a dick? Funny if you as a woman, you had a dick, right? So, no, we're not equal. Men and women are not equal. There is not equality. Even women are not the same as women. Men are not all the same as men. It's just a bracket of society that everybody puts them in. Ha, men. Ha, women. And then women go, ha, bitch. Okay? Huh, is a dick. Okay? Nobody is equal. We are all different. Okay? Nobody can be the same. Try fucking yourself. Right? Here. So, well, a lot of people probably do. Right? But it gets a little bit boring. Right? Like I said, if you're on a carnivore diet, the best meat that you can ever have is vagina. Here's honest to God. It's like really expensive and it's very hard to come by sometimes. But man, I love me some vagina when you can. Because it's tasty. It's like the best kind of meat that you can ever get, those curtains. Right? Like curtains. But it's expensive and it depends who it is. But yeah, the best meat that you can ever have is vagina. You can't beat a bit of beef curtain, right? There's a lot of people just spat, right? Did he really just say that? That's first time women, right? Hey, first time that you ever spat? Oh, let's see. Cancer. I don't care. I think it's great, me. Let's see. Cancer. You've got to, like, I tell you what, the God's honest truth, right? Or any geezers out there, or whatever, right? The best way to anybody's heart is to make them laugh, man. If you can make someone laugh until they piss themselves, you're halfway there. Like, you are halfway there, because they're dripping like a fuck fridge. If you can make a person laugh hysterically till it hurts, you're halfway there, bruv. Okay, honest to God, right here. So, let's see. Cancer. Someone's drooling, bruv. Someone is gagging up in here, I'm telling you. Gabby, Abby, Abigail, Abbott. That's my name. Hey, listen, I just nearly got scammed by a woman by huge tits on Instagram. I didn't know that you could get scammed on Instagrams. I didn't. My Instagram closed down. So a lot of you may have known that I've been following a load of people back. You know, on your phone sometimes, right? You go on your phone and they seem to like uninstall the app and it's still there, but they just kind of like for some reason, uninstall your apps on your phone. So I'm kind of like, my Instagram, I don't go on there much, so it's kind of like I have to go like that through my phone to get to Instagram, so because I don't really use it. So I forgot about it. And I'm kind of like, oh, I need to go on Instagram. So I've like gone on Instagram, installed it again. I've got like loads of people that have all sent like Instagram, like, you know, friend requests and stuff like that. So I think I had like 25 to 30 people that were all on there. So I'm like, add, follow back, add, follow back, add, follow back. And I've done that. And all of a sudden I'm getting replied by this person that says hello. So I'm like, I thought it was one of you lot. So I'm like, oh, hello. Right. I just thought it was a client. Someone on here, right? So all of a sudden it's kind of like asking me, you're right, handsome, big boy, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm all right. Who are you? Anyway, so woman, big, like sending me a picture, basically naught sticking out here like this huge, great big jamunga sticking out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that isn't a normal person, right? So I'm kind of like, I'm going to play into this a little bit, right? So like, straight away, why is it that a scammer asks you to send them a picture? Like, will you send me a picture? And I'm like, what do you want a picture of me for? I thought I was like, that's a little bit weird. If you're on my YouTube channel, you know who I am, because I'm on here fucking talking with you every day like a dickhead. So it's kind of like, send me a picture. And I'm like, no, I ain't fucking sending you a picture. What do you want a picture of? Like, I'll send you a picture of my dick if you want that, but like, what do you want a picture of me for? I'm like, I'm on YouTube, right? So this is a little bit fishy. So I said, she said, what do you do? I said, I'm a psychic medium. I'm kind of like, you know, I work online. You know, you can look me up if you want. Here's a link to my channel, right? I said, what do? You professional catfish or something? She's like, no, I'm a professional call girl. I'm like, oh, right. So she's trying to get my phone number and trying to get everything else. And I'm like, right, I'm just going to like buy into this a little bit. I'm going to like, oh, so what do you charge then? So give it 5 minutes, comes back with a whole list, £200 for this, £200 for that. But she said she was from Manchester, right? Manchester. So where they slipped up, sent me a whole list of prices, but they put the dollar mark next to instead of a pound, which is supposed to be from Manchester. If you're from Britain, we have the pound sign. So there was a whole list of prices that had the dollar sign. I said, you slipped up there, didn't you? You said you was from Manchester and you've just sent me all in how much it would be in dollars. So I reported her ass. I did. I reported her ass straight to the fucking Instagram police. I was like, I'm going to bite into this and try and find out. Someone stole someone's photographs. That's what it is somebody stole some woman's flummoxuous... I mean, she was a good-looking woman. Don't get me wrong, guys. Like, she had an handsome pair, right? Doesn't matter. Like, to me, it doesn't matter at all. I actually prefer someone that really just kind of like, you know. Where are we going with this reading? Well, it's my last reading of the day. It's my story, right? So it's probably on here. I don't know. You want to fuck off because I reported your ass, right? If you are on here, I just reported your ass to the Instagram police, right? Stealing a woman's photographs, palming it off. So I did. I thought, well, I'm gonna write play into this. I'm like, okay. So if you haven't stole someone's photographs, send me a nude photograph. It's like, try to backtrack out of it. I'm like, well, there you go. I'll tell you what, then if you don't want to send me a nude photo, and then it came as a photograph, but with everything on, I'm like, no, if you haven't stolen those photographs, then send me a piece of paper that says, I don't know, dickhead on it, and hold it up like that and send a photograph. No, never come through. I said, because you've stolen those photographs, that's why. Someone else's photographs, right? 595 followers on Instagram, and all of these and they're all they're all foreign people. All on there, like commenting and like this is a scam all day long. Anyway, so there's my story. Thanks very much, Cancer. Bye. All right, so let's see Cancer, what they got coming up for the next 48. It's probably why people don't like my channel. Things are going really good for you. Somebody here could be picking up a few extra shifts at work, trying to get a bit of, like, doing some extra work, putting some work in, okay? Thinking, well, if I'm free and I've got time, I might as well just put some work in. Extra hours, extra money, you know, in your pocket, Laura, right? Here. Got one hand in my pocket and the other one giving a high five. High five! Let's see. Cancer, next 48. Two of Cups, what do you do with it? Take a shit. Yeah, you could be, they could be dumping in someone's cup here. So, because I am not going to clarify these, okay, if you have a new person, go towards a new person, okay? If you've been wasting your time for God knows how long, banging your head against a brick wall and nothing working out, okay, and you've moved on with your life, and there's a chance that you can at least hook up with someone new, do that. Because it will give you a new lease of life. Even talking to someone, it will just put a pep in your step, okay? It's a bit of female or male company. If you want to continue to go over the same path, and God knows what else, this can be someone that is getting divorced also, married, blah, 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 getting divorced, okay? Was Six of Cups, is no longer Six of Cups, but they're in a divorce situation, okay? If it isn't that, this is a new Two of Cups. I told you something is about to happen because there's a bachelor energy that is here that is now looking and willing for a relationship. Now, to know where you are, if you're like, well, I've been trying to get this person into bed for goddamn ages and they don't, right? That's probably not going to be that person. If you're single and you're kind of like, right, I'm out there, okay, and I'm gone like the wind, baby, okay, she's like the wind. You could have wind, you could have the shits, but you're like, you know, I've gone like the wind, blah, 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 and I'm now a bachelor looking for someone, you're more than likely about to meet this Two of Cups. Okay? Now, for you guys that are probably wanting to still reconcile with a person that you may or may not be with, someone's got to do something here. Because this is either learning to be attached to someone, thinking, fuck it, balls to the wall, I want someone, so I'm looking for a soulmate, I'm looking to hook up. You either do that or you're looking to detach yourself from someone first. I need to learn to detach from a past partner so God or Spirit can put me on a path that is of seeking for a new person. If you're still tilly-tallying about and kind of like, no, I still want my ex and I'm still not prepared to move on and I can't detach, Spirit cannot give you any new experiences in life. They can't do that. Okay, because what they'll throw at you is confusion. They'll throw confusion at you because you'll be like, oh, there's can't, yeah, no, but yeah, but no, can't. Well, don't, well, right. But if you're kind of like, bro, single Pringle all day long, right? Single Pringle all day long. I'm moving on with my life. I'm moving forward, and I'm putting out the intention that I want to meet a person. Okay, so I'm putting myself out there to be known by someone that I may like. Things happen. Okay, things start to happen. Okay, so we're going to call that quits at the moment. This is a little bit messing around because it's YouTube and I try to keep it going as far as I can so I can put some adverts on. But if your weekly reading is done, it's normally a day or two before you get them all in advance. I do not mess about when I'm on Patreon and you're paying. Okay, I have the camera professionally looking at here. I do all of your cards, full cable spread, all clarified, telling you the possibilities of work, love, money, new people and old people, kind of situations of whatever you want to know is in those readings. All of those are over on Patreon. They will be out a day or two before anything comes out on here, guys, okay? So if you're looking for stuff in advance, you'll need to go over to Patreon. Is the silver or the gold tier, both of them. It's on both of those. Also, two other things very quickly. The join button is now open. Okay, YouTube accepted me. I kind of thought, oh, let's have the join button. $2 or $3. I think $2 or $3. If you want to support me and you're like, well, I really want to kind of support Steve some way, okay, you can click the join button and then you can do whatever you want with money and stuff like that. So it's very cheap. What you get in return, I think, is there's a couple of teaching videos over there. Okay, there is like stickers and all these kind of things that you get. But the main stuff that you get is like get highlighted name and like a star saying that you're a part of Steve's crew. But then you also get live Q&As. So when there's enough people in there that are joined, I will go live, okay, as many times as I can at night time maybe, try to make it a good time, and you do not have to pay to ask me questions because you've already joined. So it's like $2 or $3, that's all you have to pay, or whatever it is, okay? And you want a question answering with a couple of free cards. We can all chat in the comment section, okay? It should all be private, okay? And then we'll be able to say, Steve, can you give me a question, blah, blah, blah. Or just ask me a question and we talk, okay? So you don't have to pay anything because you've already paid to join, okay? And then if I can think of anything else, which will also be when I do the general tarot readings for the collectives that I'm going to be doing a lot more of now, the extendeds of those will only go to the join button, because Patreon will not allow me to share it on Patreon and the members only. When I'm sharing a video, if I put it on the join button, it says members only, it will not allow me to share that URL with Patreon. People just can't watch it. So it has to go to one. So the extendeds of the collective readings will only go to the join button when I do them, and then you'll get everything else. Okay. If you want the readings and the teaching stuff, you need Patreon. Last thing before I let you go, Cancer, if you are on the gold tier, and where I've got all the teaching videos, there are 65, I think. They have all been put in a playlist, and the playlist has been pinned to the top of the gold tier on Patreon. So you can always find it. Every time I put a new video up that is teaching, it will go to the top of the list. I will let you know that there's a new teaching video, but there's like 62, 65 or something like that in there. And all you've got to do is says teaching videos, Patreon teaching videos. Okay, and you click on it and it'll open it all up in the side, and you can just flick through them and watch whatever you want. You don't have to scroll through and try and find what teaching video you wanted. It's all there, easy access, but you have to be on the gold tier to be able to get into it. Okay, it's just, I'm just trying to make it a lot easier for you guys. Okay, oh, thank God for that. Okay, so thanks very much, Cancer. I really do appreciate it. Smash that like button, comment, subscribe, do what you want, go crazy and go wild. Okay, all right guys, thanks very much, really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.